get back here and have fun. He wants to see everybody. He's never going out. Normally, we're not
The ribbon-cutting ceremony for the 2025 Detroit Auto Show is about to begin in the atrium stage. Thank you. Please direct your attention to the atrium stage. The 2025 Detroit Auto Show ribbon cutting ceremony is about to begin. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the stage Emmy Award-winning journalist and our hosts for this evening, Detroit's very own Carolyn Clifford and Glenda Lewis from WXYZ TV, Channel 7.
Wow-wee, how's everybody doing tonight? You all look beautiful.
Are you warm? That snow is coming down, but that's our liquid sunshine. Good
yes,
evening.
Indeed. We are going to heat it up tonight here at Huntington Place. Thank you, and welcome to the 2025 Charity Preview. What an incredible night here in the city of Detroit, and it is great to be back here at the Detroit Auto Show as it returns in January. And what an exciting way to kick off the show than with that My Drive, My City, My Show campaign video. Did you all like it? There is nothing quite like the love affair Detroit has with its cars and, of course, its hometown.
Our place, our time, we can go on from there. And of course, our love for the Detroit Lions.
Oh yeah, go Lions!
Yes, indeed. What a beautiful time to be in our city. Good evening. It's been a pleasure to join you on this stage to get set for 2025. It's called Heavy is the Crown, if you heard that song playing in the video, and that's an anthem written by Tyler Rich. He is a Detroit artist. We're going to adopt him as such. Here in the audience this evening, Tyler, where are you? I'm looking for you.
Woo! There you go,
There you are,
Tyler.
man. Beautiful job.
Yes,
Thank you so
indeed.
much. Yes, as Carolyn mentioned, it's great to be back in January. Plenty in store for the next 10 days, 500 beautiful vehicles, 4 exciting test drive tracks on display, unique hands-on activations, something for everyone of all ages, your family included, plenty of industry observers, a panel, all kinds of things happening. The Mobility Global Forum, that's the 15th and the 16th.
Yes, indeed. A lot going on, and we're so glad you are with us to enjoy it. And let's not forget the music, the performances on tap coming to you tonight. There's going to be a lineup of homegrown talent here as part of the new Drive the Beat DJ showcase on weekends. And some incredibly talented Detroit youth will be performing on January 18th at the new Driven by Service Day, celebrating Dr. King's legacy of service. So important to do that as well. And how about tonight's headliner, who's excited to get the party started with hip-hop icon Flo Rida?
When
That
we
all
go
begins.
downtown.
Oh, sing it. Sing
No,
it,
no,
Glenda.
no, no, no. We
That
won't go there.
That all begins on the show floor at 7:45 p.m. Can't wait for that. Now, before that, from 6 to 7:30 p.m., look for DJ Emily Thornhill. She's going to dial up the energy for us tonight. And the music continues here on this stage at 8:45 p.m. with the Simone Vitale Band. Can't wait for him. And it is going to be a night to remember, thanks to all of you who have come to support children and families in our community. This support has helped raise, listen to this, more than $100 million for children's charities over the past 25 years. I say woohoo to that.
And that is and counting tonight.
Yes, indeed.
We do show up and show out for our community. Thank you so much to all who are here. Helping to make this evening possible, tonight's presenting sponsor, Auto Hauler Exchange. And to say a few words, the partnership with this show, please welcome the founder and CEO of Auto Hauler Exchange, Mr. Royce Neubauer. Royce, please join us.
Wow, how are you, sir? Welcome. How are you? Nice to meet you. Good to see you. Thank you.
Look at all you beautiful people. Give yourselves a round of applause. Honestly, it's an honor and a privilege to be here this evening and to be a part of this amazing event. When we decided to sponsor, I had no idea I had to give a speech, and I probably would not be here had I known then. Lindy, wherever you're at. At the end of the day, giving speeches isn't something I'm great at. So my VP of Marketing, Lindy, decided to write me a beautiful speech tonight. Lindy, I'm going to go ahead and apologize. I decided to take a different route and go with ChatGPT like most people do today. So I asked ChatGPT a simple question. Why is the Detroit Auto Show so important? Spit out about 50 different answers, a lot of bullet points. I could have copied and pasted it and passed the test in high school, but the one answer that really stuck out to me was the Detroit Auto Show serves as a platform for automakers to showcase their latest models, concept cars, and cutting-edge technologies. Cutting-edge technologies is a big part of all of our futures, especially with products like ChatGPT. And that's what the Auto Hauler Exchange is all about. AHX is a technology and product company who has had the honor to work with many of you in the audience this evening. But we're building a digital supply chain ecosystem for the finished vehicle landscape. We're driving efficiencies through inventory management, logistics, rail and port dwell times, and just true SaaS technology to allow full visibility of the entire supply chain for both dealership and railheads and OEMs. We look forward to our continued partnerships as we grow together through innovative technologies in the near future and many years to come. But like most technologies, they only go so far. At the end of the day, you still need the human element to make the world go round. And the one thing that ChatGPT forgot to mention when I asked that simple question, why is the Detroit Auto Show so important? It forgot the word community. The community this amazing show serves and supports is the primary reason Auto Hauler Exchange decided to sponsor this evening. Thank you. Thank you. We are so proud to support each and every beneficiary from tonight's charity preview and are honored to be a part of this evening's festivities. Without community, there's really nothing else to work for. It's part of our core values as a corporation, and we're proud to be here. So thank you to each and every one of you for being here tonight and your continued support for the automotive industry, and most importantly, our community. So enjoy tonight's evening, and let's continue to drive Detroit forward together. Good night, and go Lions!
We all can echo that. Go Lions, can't we?
That's on the top of everybody's mind right about now. Thank you so much, Royce. In addition to Auto Hauler Exchange, a special thank you goes to DADA's signature sponsors, Ally, Amazon, Ford Motor Company, and Riemann. We'd also like to thank tonight's VIP ribbon cutting sponsors, AAA, Delta Airlines, our media, and to our very own WXYZ TV7, the official broadcast partner of the Charity Preview. Please join us in thanking all our sponsors tonight.
Yes, indeed. And now let's meet a group of individuals who provide tremendous leadership to our communities, our industry, and of course this very show. Mary Sheffield, Detroit's own City Council President. Warren Evans, Wayne County Executive. Bill Perkins, Chairman Emeritus. Paul Sabatini, Chairman Emeritus. Doug Fox, Chairman Emeritus. Andrew Frick, President, Ford Blue and Ford Customer Service Division, Interim Head of Ford Pro.
David Masserone, Vice President, Infrastructure and Corporate Citizenship at General Motors. Antonio Filosa, Stellantis North American Chief Operating Officer and Jeep Brand Chief Executive. All right. Doug North, Chairman Emeritus. Mark Hackle, Macomb County Executive. Dave Coulter, Oakland County Executive. Thad Zott, Chairman Emeritus and 2023 Detroit Auto Show Chairman. Ed Joliffe, Detroit Auto Show Committee Member.
And we continue, Lincoln Phillip, Detroit Auto Show Committee Member. Katie Coleman, Detroit Auto Show Committee Member. Sam Clement, DADA Co-Executive Director. How about that? Rod Alberts, DADA Co-Executive Director. Todd Zott, 2025 Detroit Auto Show Co-Chairman. Detroit's very own, our Mayor Mike Duggan.
Hey.
The Lieutenant Governor of the great state of Michigan, Garland Gilchrist. And last but certainly not least, the Chairman of the 2025 Detroit Auto Show. Please put your hands together for Carl Zimmerman. Yes, indeed. Now, before we turn the program over to our distinguished Lieutenant Governor and Mayor, we would like to take a moment to recognize an individual who has been a champion for this show, for our community, and for this industry. Rod Alberts has been the executive director of this iconic show for more than 30 years, and he is handing over the baton to Sam Clement after this year's show. Great job, sir. You deserve a standing ovation, for sure.
Certainly. We cannot overstate the impact of Rod's work since he arrived in Detroit in 1990.
Yes.
His vision, passion created the greatest auto show in the world.
Yes, indeed.
And his commitment to the city and industry will long be remembered. He's walked this show floor with presidents and world leaders and has given the city a stage of 3 decades to remind the world Detroit is and always will be the Motor City. Thank you for the memories, Rod. Thank you for the incredible job. We appreciate it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. And now it gives us great pleasure to introduce to the podium Michigan's Lieutenant Governor, Garland Gilchrist.
Hi there. It's so nice to see you.
All right, good evening, everyone. It is a privilege to be here and to welcome all of you to the Auto Show on behalf of Governor Gretchen Whitmer and the 10 million people who call Michigan home. You look fantastic. Now, the most automatic applause line in 2025 is how excited are you about the Detroit Lions? So almost excited as I am about the Lions play, I am excited about the auto show being back home here in January in Michigan. One of the most beautiful things about this show is that it is a show for everyone. The youngest child, the oldest Detroiter, whether you could afford a car this year or you're dreaming about a car for next year, everyone could come together to the auto show in Detroit to celebrate this industry that has created a pathway to success and prosperity for our region, for our state, for our nation, and this world. And I thank the entire team for putting this together. Now, I do want to welcome a friend of mine here because I want to make a presentation on behalf of the state of Michigan. So if I could have Representative Samantha Steckloff to join me, please. That means I get to do it by myself. That's great. So we've already talked about the impact that ROD has had on not just the North American International Auto Show, but the entire mobility industry. This show has laid a foundation for people who want to display not just the present and what's possible today, but more importantly, the future and what's possible tomorrow. And so, Rod, I have a tribute here for you signed by myself and Governor Gretchen Whitmer on behalf of the entire state of Michigan. And I don't want to read the entire thing because it's really long because you've done so much. But I will say that in special tribute, therefore, this document is signed and dedicated to offer congratulations to Rod Alberts as you embark upon the more leisurely pursuits of retirement. But thank you for your contributions, and may now your future be filled with time to enjoy life and the love of the family and friends, many of whose lives you've made better through this show. Thank you, and God bless you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Lieutenant Governor Gilchrist. Appreciate you and all of this and having all of you on stage this evening. At this time, please join me in welcoming the Mayor of the City of Detroit, Mayor Mike Duggan, joining us at the podium. It's good to see you, sir. Thank you.
All right. Well, welcome to Detroit, to the traditional January auto show. And in keeping with the tradition, as all longtime attendees know, the night of the charity preview is always the first big snowstorm of the season. And it's good to know that it's back. I am really convinced if there is a ski resort in crisis in this country for lack of snow, they just need to get Carl Zimmerman and Sam Clement to come out and do a black tie affair. They'll have all the snow that they will need. And there's another great tradition of the auto dealers. $125 million since its inception raised by this event for the children of southeastern Michigan. Thousands of children whose health and lives have been made better because of your generosity. Thank you. Enjoy the night. 4 tracks, 30 brands, hundreds of the nicest people you'll ever meet. Have a great night in Detroit.
Yes. Thank you, Mayor Duggan. Now, it is our pleasure to turn it over to the chairman of this year's Detroit Auto Show, the president and CEO of Matrix Automotive Group, Mr. Carl Zimmerman. Carl, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Carolyn and Glenda. And thank you, Lieutenant Governor Gilchrist and Mayor Duggan, especially for all your support over the years. There's another individual who's been a champion and cheerleader for this show like none other. He helped to keep this show alive both in good and challenging times. And that individual is Mr. Paul W. Smith. For a quarter of a century. Absolutely. For a quarter of a century, Paul W. has given of his time and talents in support of this event and our show, and we are forever grateful. Paul is not able to be with us tonight, but hopefully he can feel our positive energy. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a champagne in your hand or a drink, even if you don't, can you please join me in toasting and thanking Mr. Paul W. Smith. There are so many people and organizations to thank for this annual celebration and showcase of Detroit, our region, and our industry, yet so little time. So first, thank you to my co-chair, Todd Zott, and to the Auto Show Committee, and DADA Board of Directors, and the nearly 300 dealers who make up our association, and the more than 20,000 dealership team members who sell and service the wonderful vehicles that you will see here tonight. Thank you, too, to the tremendous professional staff of the DADA who plan and produce this amazing show. and to everyone who's had a role in setting up and working this show. And thank you especially tonight for his decades of leadership, vision, tenacity, and diplomacy and accomplishment in making the Detroit Auto Show one of the world's best, my friend Rod Alberts. And thanks to Sam Clement for taking on the challenge of succeeding Rod, and for the amazing impact you've already had on this year's show. So before I finish, I am so grateful for the opportunity to publicly thank those who have supported my involvement with this show over the past 6 years, and who have made it possible, this career of mine in this wonderful, competitive, crazy, cyclical car business. Starting with my wife, Sarah, and her late father, George Maddock, who built the foundation of our success. My son, Max, who's now learning the business selling vehicles. My daughter, Anna, fresh off her harrowing escape and rescue of my mother from the Pacific Palisades devastating fire. My brother and now partner, Paul, along with my other business partner, Molly Williams, and both of their amazing families, all of whom are here tonight. And last but not least, on the actual day of her 80-something birthday, my mother, Ellen Zimmerman. So thank you all, and to all of our sponsors, and thank you all for being here tonight for this annual celebration and kickoff. So, call the neighbors, wake the kids, tell everyone to get down here to see and experience the Detroit, and our auto show, everything that we have to offer here. It's going to be an incredible 2 weeks in the Motor City with our Detroit show and the #1 seeded Detroit Lions. And lastly, tonight, all of your incredible support is helping these great organizations. So please, take a look at the video.
Detroit PAL's mission is helping youth find their greatness. We do it in partnership with the Detroit Police Department and community volunteers. So, for us as an organization, we're kids first. So everything we do is focused on how do we uplift kids in the city of Detroit and beyond to be able to fulfill a tremendous future.
So the Children's Center, we have been around since 1929, and our mission is to help children and families shape their own futures. So we provide behavioral health services, child welfare services, and child well-being services for the entire family.
So University of Michigan Health CS Mott Children's Hospital is very proud to be the #1 children's hospital in the state for 18 years in a row. And what's behind that is really the physicians and the nurses and our security officers and our dietary technicians, and everyone on the care team shows up every single day to make sure that kids in our state have the best care possible.
So the Children's Foundation is a Detroit-based nonprofit organization that focuses every day on improving the physical and mental health of kids across our state of Michigan. We work with donors who really want to make an impact on the lives of kids, and we make investments out in the community into programs and into initiatives that are improving the physical and mental health of kids.
So the mission of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Southeastern Michigan is to ensure that our youth leave the club being career, startup, and homeowner ready. That's a really succinct way of saying that we focus on economic mobility for the youth and families that we serve, and all of the programs that we run are designed to build capital in our youth necessary for being economically mobile.
Wow. Wow. And that is what tonight is really all about, right?
Yes.
Raising money for those 6 charities.
Beautiful to be able to really see where all that goes and how your help is crucial.
Yes, really makes a difference.
All right, the time has come. We're going to kick off this and cut the ribbon and officially start the 2025 Detroit Auto Show. It's Got those scissors coming out? Are we ready, gentlemen? Don't forget, we have a photo. We're going to look right up.
Everybody looking up toward the camera?
Okay, we'll get our quick photo. One more to go.
You all got your scissors ready? All right, everybody ready? Okay.
Look up, good photo. Everybody look up. All right.
Here we go. Let's start the countdown clock. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the 2025 Detroit Auto Show Charity Preview.
Thank you so much for being here and letting us spend this special part of the evening with you. Now, let's go enjoy the show.
Yes! Woo! Yay!
Don't you know about this road of roads? People always want to say you'll be fine, but they don't know the pain of driving through. They don't know about the traffic in my life.